All right, welcome back to another installment. Because your Carlos back, we're doing the thing. We're living the dream, guys. We're living the dream. We've got good news. Like I'm sick of the black pills not manifesting. Because holy crap, we have genuinely awesome, honestly, news. So let's try and bring this up if we can. There it is. There it is. Appeals court approves. They have approved a sweeping abortion pill restrictions, teeing up a SCOTUS showdown. An appeals court says that the temporary ruling will curtail access nationwide to a drug used in more than two-thirds of abortions. The federal court sided with Louisiana, which challenged the FDA's regulations allowing the drug to be prescribed by telehealth and distributed by mail. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals on Friday rolled back access to the abortion pill mifepristone. I don't know how to pronounce that. I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Just so y'all are aware. Blocking a 2023 Food and Drug Administration policy that allowing the drug to be prescribed by telemedicine and delivered by mail. A panel of three judges ruled unanimously in favor of the arguments from Louisiana that the Biden era regulations of the drug threaten the state's sovereignty and the safety of pregnant women. Oh, who knew? Two of the judges were appointed by Donald Trump, and the other was George W. Bush. Quote, the regulation creates an effective way for an out-of-state prescriber to place the drug in the hands of Louisianans in defiance of Louisiana law. Wow. We're going back to states' rights, ladies and gentlemen. Yeehaw. They added that the federal telemedicine policy was responsible for, quote, undermining Louisiana's laws protecting unborn human life and causing the state irreparable harm. Yes, insubordinating the state is irreparable when you do it in that fashion. Uh, they are, of course, correct. The decision, which applies to both states like Louisiana that ban abortion and states that allow the procedure, restores the FDA's prior policy mandating that patients only obtain the drug in person from a physician. Um, I'm gonna do a little bit of research for. No, I'm not gonna do that now. The question we need to ask ourselves is what kind of abortion pill is this? Because if this is like the pill that they give you when you are, oh, I don't know, like 4 or 5, it's not the morning after pill. We are not talking about a morning after pill. To be clear, like that is not what we're talking about. This is probably the drug where it's medically induced, a chemically induced killing the fetus and then having your body naturally eject it kind of abortion, which is horrific. Um, yeah, I would not recommend. It's arguably the biggest rollback in access to abortion since the Supreme Court's 2022 ruling overturning Roe v. Wade. Based. Yes. You love to. I'm loving this. In the ruling, the judges rejected the Trump administration's assertion that the state lacks standing. Holy crap! Bad Trump. Bad Trump. But no. Okay. I don't know if this is just the administration doing what the administration feels it ought to do, but this is. You see, here's the thing. If this had been in the Obama era, I would have expected them to drop the ball, but I don't know. It hits different. Like, I would have expected the Trump administration to drop this case. The Trump administration should have dropped this case. They should have just handed it to the state and there should have been no more. Uh, maybe there is a good reason why this should go to the Supreme Court. We'll see. And that the court should hit pause on the case while the FDA conducts its own review of the drug. No, no, the state has spoken. The people have spoken. It said that the court also rebuffed arguments by the two pharmaceutical companies that make the drug, who argued that the court should defer to the FDA's scientific judgment. No, this is not a scientific question. This is a moral question. This is a this is one of those parts where the law is informing morality. And people want to say that that's bad. And I'm saying, no, it is. Like, that is informing morality is a function of law. And people who say otherwise are cuck-pilled. They're lolbertards. Like, we don't. These are people who like to lose. This is the Colorado argument where, hey, let's just legalize weed and see what happens. And what happens is it becomes a Democrat hellhole. Like that's what happens. So we are alarmed by this court's decision to ignore the FDA's rigorous science and decades of safe use of this drug that forces a fetus out of a woman's body by killing it in a case pursued by extremist abortion opponents. I don't care. So they remain committed to violating state law and the will of the people, I will have you know. All right. That Judge Trump appointee, Judge C. Joseph, warned that granting Louisiana's request to impose the rule that patients only obtain it in person from a doctor would be, in effect, government by a lawsuit. Interesting. Louisiana appealed, which is giving us this ruling that we have now, which is based. This this is fantastic. This is a step in the right direction. We are protecting life. This is something that Trump ran on, and I'm honestly a little disturbed, more than a little disturbed, that he has chosen to adversarially oppose this his own campaign promise. Um, these abortion pills, if the state says they don't want them, should not be allowed in the state. That's what the people have said. All right, but life has won today so far. The pill remains restricted. A woman needs to go see an actual doctor to get it prescribed. None of this Planned Parenthood abomination of a system that has been harming women more than helping them. So that is a win. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, uh, goodbye and stay carnal. God bless everyone.